Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Taking a look at Phoenix.
And they can put themselves into a great position in the season series by winning tonight. They've won the first one, 2 to go after this, so they'd be assured of at least a split.
Any win is important, especially when it's against a team in your conference. You know they want to win this one badly.
Now here's Murray. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist unable to get his shot to go. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Green. Great D that time from Middleton.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with a shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Here's Mitchell. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Mitchell right side. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Deflects the pass. Kidd-Gilchrist with the steal. And that one is off. Murray with the defensive effort. And the jam by Whiteside.
Amazing. Whiteside sort of floats through the air, and that pass was on the money.
Middleton outside. Down low. It's stolen by Green. And they're moving it up. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first free throw of the game. The Clippers testing out new digital offerings, things like visual enhancements to provide live information, different viewing angles, Smitty, to their fans.
You're right, Kevin. Something the league is looking at as well, providing different options with the software background and Clippers ownership. It makes sense they want to break new ground.
It's stolen by Green. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin was pointing his finger to throw it up way high, and he went, got it, and dunked it home.
Here's Mitchell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
And that ends the frustration. They've been ice cold to start this one.
Yeah, their first bucket of the night. You can hear the collective sigh of relief.
Pass to O'Quinn. Out left to the wing. Here's Jerebko. And it's sent back by Horford. They recover it. Tucker with the ball. Shot clock at 5. A second chance effort. Good work defensively by Horford.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. To the inside. Here's O'Quinn. Tucker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
In the corner, it's Kidd-Gilchrist. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Now here's Tucker. That's tipped to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. A baseline J. Here's O'Quinn. Good work defensively by Horford. Clippers trailed by 5. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked by O'Quinn. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And Carter Williams slams it in.
That's a heady play from MCW. High basketball IQ, makes good decisions in the pick and roll.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately is really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Clippers trail. Here's Dinwiddie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Baseline jumper. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Holiday.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
To the inside. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
Kicks it out to Mullen. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Holiday. That will count. And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way.
Look at Green trucking down the floor with his quick feet and getting the ball right where he wants.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Chalk up 2 there.
I like the setup there by Holiday, a true combo guard. He understands that his playmaking is key to helping this offense run well.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low. And it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Griffin slams it in.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator, really sees the entire floor.
Offensive rebound. Here's Laverne. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
Pass to Griffin. Here is Whiteside. Kicks it out to Mullen. Lets it go with a 3. They shoot again. Whiteside, good.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit. Hassan Whiteside said growing up, he never had a backup plan. He was going to be an NBA player. His huge size made that a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
An unforced error. I'm not sure what was he thinking.
Phoenix leading by 13. And you just don't see many players with the kind of length that Hassan Whiteside possesses.
Did you know on his tiptoes he can grab the rim with both hands, and he's pretty athletic for his size. Those physical tools just about off the charts.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Over to the left wing. Cook. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Holiday throws it down.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Pass to Cook. Takes the 3. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Cook's got 5 points now in the quarter. Inside. Holiday gets the bucket.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Pass to Cook. From the arc. Here's O'Quinn. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Dinwiddie. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Cook. Kept alive. Now Tucker. Here's Carter Williams. Back to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Cook looking it over. To the middle. O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass to Sharch. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Down low. Cook, good. Cook's got 7 now in this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Middleton. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
For Phoenix, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Both free throws good from Tucker. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Middleton outside. Pass to Horford. Over O'Quinn. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside for Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Horford.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
That's his first personal foul.
And it's Kid Gilchrist with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 17-point game. The drive by Mitchell. The shot by Sharch, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
To the inside. O'Quinn. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Pass to Horford. And here is Sharch. Back to Horford. And it's blocked by O'Quinn.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers trail by 19. To the inside. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got his first bucket of the night.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position. Does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Teams in both conferences battling to get to the NBA Finals. Steve, what do you like to see in a championship series?
Kevin, I would love to see teams that are kind of evenly matched a lot of times, both in style of play and then also to have the stars within the stars. And what I do hate, though, is a team that is at a disadvantage because of an injury. That's the one thing I hate, because you always have the debate, if this player wasn't hurt, what would be the outcome?
Pass to O'Quinn. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot and have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, D.A. Thanks. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And the Clippers call time here.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Clippers trail by 20. Here's Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Ahead. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, not the best look they can get, but at the end of the day, it's all about shot making.
Here's Dinwiddie. Buries it down low. Dinwiddie's got 6. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Carter Williams with it. Good. Carter Williams has got his second basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Here's Laverne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the paint. Here's O'Quinn. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 6. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
The first one falls.
Last season, Drew Holiday had a breakout year. The UCLA product had career highs in scoring and efficiency. A lot had to do with he played off the ball. He played a lot of two-guard.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
We know how strong Griffin is, but he has the ability also to adjust his body in midair to draw the contact.
The Suns have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
To the wing on the left. Now Mason. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Shoots a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Mullen. Drops in the layup for 2. Mullen's got his second basket of the night.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Green with the ball. And Griffin slams it in.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's the Suns with the ball. Floats it up for Murray. Outside for Griffin. Here's Whiteside. Baines with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Holiday with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Suns ahead. Just dominating this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Whiteside. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like a more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350, so I had to play the guard position.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Laverne. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Green. Laverne. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. The drive by Green.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Whiteside inside. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Green. Stolen by Holiday. To the left side wing. Inside. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Holiday gets the bucket.
Another nice play by Drew Holiday. Staying aggressive, scoring the ball at will.
And Murray, here we go. Got a piece of it. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organization. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
Green left side. To the paint. Right side, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
And they're able to recover. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
And that one, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And that's an intentional foul. Well, the NBA has had 3 referee crews for quite a while. Steve, do you think adding a 4th ref would help in any way?
No, I think it'll get a little bit crowded on the floor. I would love to see, I know they won't go back, I love the 2 referee situation. I look at it right now, referee A calls a call, referee B calls a call. It just feels like referee C has to make the next call or get up far as even with the other referees. I would love to see them go back to a 2 referee situation.
And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Suns. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When Whiteside's been given the opportunity, he has been very consistent.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Pass to Mullen. To the right side. Whiteside with it. And the jam by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the thing about Mitchell, stands only about 6'3", but has a solid frame and long arms and is very quick off his feet.
And talking about Mitchell, you have the physical profile, and then you have the intangibles.
The first one, he's a highly competitive guy. The strides he's made with his shooting speaks volumes about his work ethic. Great character and very well spoken.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Hassan Whiteside.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And the Clippers miss again.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And it's sent back by Horford. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
That one, no good. Pass to Cook. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Mullen. Back to Cook. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance